It's Tuesday, November 5th, 2019, and here let's have a look at our open positions. How am I going to do that? I don't know how to do that. I think there's a way to detach it. Undock. There we go. There's our open positions. So right now the portfolio value is $100,546. So we're up 546. Here, let's move this down here. Activision. We're still down, but we're still in this battle zone, and we'll leave it for now. Let's have a look at V-stop 17. We're still well below there. I'm going to leave this alone. That's where I decide to put my risk, and we'll leave it there. Bed Bath & Beyond popped out today. That's one that triggered this morning, and it looked good all day. So we're going to I'm going to take half off at first resistance. Just let me do the cut. So we'll take 180 off. Right there. And we'll move our stop up. So we'll let the second half ride. We've got a lot of risk on at this point, potentially anyway. And the market, here, let's look at the indexes. They're stretched right now. You can see the Nasdaq's pulling away from all of the moving averages, and S&P, same thing. Okay, Foot Locker popped up very nicely today. Going back to V-stop 17. We'll trail it under there. Here, let's zoom in on this so everybody can get a better look. Here, we'll put it right under that low pivot. We're under this red bar low pivot, and we're under that green bar low pivot. Microsoft, looking great. I think we can bring our stop up now. So the most we have at risk will be 159 fake dollars. Spiders. This is a long-term one. I don't really want to be shaken out of this. I think we have a long way to go. So we'll leave that stop rate where it is. And XLK had that red bar today. V-stop 17 says it's way up here. I'm going to leave that alone where it is too. So our trades that didn't trigger, we have Glue Mobile. I'll leave that where it is. KLAC, same thing. Let's have a quick look. It's just this hammer candle was very compelling. This might pull back into our buy zone and give us a better entry. Kind of buy setup rather than a breakout. KWeb did a dark cloud. It gapped up and did a dark cloud. So we're going to get rid of that. Seagate, we have that belt hold pattern, and we have a lot of resistance above, which is why it probably did sell off there. We'll let that ride. And TMCX, I don't know what this thing is, but I sure like that trend. It was beautiful. So we'll put that back where it lived. And let's see what we have on the buy watch. That's extended. Live Nation. That looks like a good 1, 2, 3 breakdown. Doji continuation pattern. It's also stretched from the 20 and the 50. So I could see it popping up and retesting the 200 MA. Let's just do something cute. I don't want to short this just yet since it's so extended from the 20. So we'll look for a mean reversion play. And I'm just going to go 2000. I shouldn't even be doing this because it's counter trend. But maybe it's not counter trend. Here, let's look at the weekly. Yeah, you can't call it counter trend if it's on the weekly. So anyway, it is counter trend on the daily because we have made 3 lower highs. So I'm going to go 2000. I'm going to buy above today's high. So we'll go 62.95. Give it a couple cents. And our stop will be right below today's low. And our profit target we'll put it right at the 200. It's not a good reward to risk ratio. It's definitely less than 2 to 1. But it's a small amount of money. I've never done a trade like this before. Let's see what it does. And info, IHS market. We'll keep an eye on that for a buy setup. It's in our buy zone now. Potentially we had a double top here and it's going to break down and test the 200, but who knows. Let's have a look at some possible sells. Okay, this Ceridian broke down through both the 50 and the 200, came up, tested the 200, failed again. Now it's testing this bow tie where the 50 and 200 are going to cross. We had big volume yesterday. I have zero luck selling short, so I'm going to do a very small amount of money. Fake dollars. So today's low is 48.97 and yesterday 48.91. So go stop 48.89. Give it a penny. So here's another one where we're going to have a very tight stop above this kind of double top, above the declining 50, and we're going to target gap fill. Actually here, minor support there. Sorry, minor, yeah, right there. Gap fill. Kirkland Lake Gold. It's a strong chart that looks to be rolling over. 11% to the 200. However, stop 9. I don't like the reward to risk. EIX. crash down through to 200. See, it's already tested the 200, and this topping tail doesn't have big volume. I'm going to leave that alone. Arch Capital. Now that appears, that's the third lower high. But that is a strong chart. I really don't want to short that. MGI, 12% down to the 200, but our risk would have to be up here, and that's the 10% risk. So reward risk sucks. We're not doing that. There's Live Nation. That's on my sell list as well, like I was saying. I really like that as a short as well. DHI. Here, let's go out to the weekly. So that did make a new high. Probably wants to pull back and test this level right here. Let's give that a horizontal line. And then back to the daily. 7.3. We'll give this a try. But once again, I'm going to do a $2,000, 2,000 fake dollar position size. So 50.31 was the low of the day. So 50.29 stop. 3 cents. And we'll definitely take profits just above this line. I'm going to tighten that stop a little bit. We're still above the 50. Procter & Gamble, there's a potential doji continuation pattern. We'll have a little bit of support here. Procter & Gamble is just such a beautiful, strong trend, and it has been for over a year. Maybe it wants to test that 200-day. The monthly is definitely extended. The weekly, that is crazy. So maybe this is a stage 3 and it needs to come in a little bit. So, reward 5.75%, risk 2%. Oops, let's give this a whirl. This is counter trend, but I'm only thinking that we're due to pull back just a little bit, and maybe these are the ones that will pull back. So we'll sell. The low of the day was 118.24, so we'll go 118.22. That's our sell stop. 2,000 fake dollars. And okay, there's our stop. And our target. right there. Now, yeah, I'm going to tighten the stop. If that breaks down through the doji, it shouldn't come up past the top of the doji. Mercury Computer Systems. Got some big support here. Let's put a line there. So 5.61 down to this support line. It's about a 2-to-1, not quite. Then you have this breakout. Yeah, I'm going to leave that alone. CINF. There, that is. I really like this one. So we're going to sell 50,000. That's no good. It could kill me. 5,000. Today's low was 109.18, so we'll go 109.15. There we go. That's it for this evening.